Here's WeWork trading at 20 cents with a value of 2 cents. So now you got to ask yourself, if this is a meme play, is this a stock you want a diamond hand? Hey VV Nation, welcome to the channel. My name is Glenn, senior instructor here at VectorVest. And today's video is going to be about a stock that's on a lot of people's minds. It's trending. WeWork. WeWork is a company that lends out space for people, for entrepreneurs, to have a space to work. And I think it's a novel idea instead of investing a lot of money into office space. But a lot of things have changed since the pandemic, and it's affecting WeWork in a big way. So I'm gonna talk about it. We're gonna look at it from two different perspectives. Is it really the end of WeWork, or as a meme stock, do the retail investors have the stock in their hands to be able to turn it around away from the big money? And that's what we're going to discuss today. Let's talk about some of the headlines that are on YouTube. WeWork stock plunges, warns of substantial doubt it can stay in business. WeWork is out of work. WeWork is at risk of being delisted. WeWork, is it the end of WeWork? So it's a lot of stuff that's out there. How can you make a better decision in regards to understanding what you need to do? And we're going to go to the power of the VectorVest system to help you make a better decision. All right, let's get right into my news articles that I have. WeWork is a New York-based company that offers physical and virtual shared co-working spaces for entrepreneurs, freelancers, and businesses. The key word I like there is virtual. Why? Because more and more people are working from home. Now, when people are offering jobs to people, the big thing is, can I work from home? And if WeWork, I'd like the idea of having a physical space, pre-pandemic, after the pandemic, not so much, but they do offer virtual shared co-working spaces. The problem is with that, do they match up to Zoom or other like Teams or other things where people can still be working from home but using those platforms rather than the virtual assets from WeWork? I think that they did a good job as far as pivoting from that point, but is it enough? Let's talk about some other articles. Future of work. WeWork's problems aren't indicative of failure of the co-working space model. So we go down in here. As we know, the future of work has turned out to be a complex concept and one that's still evolving. And that's also key. So WeWork has got a niche. And if the niche is being threatened because people are not going back to work, that's a problem. Now, keep this in mind. More and more companies are starting to mandate that you come back to work. And if that's the case, a lot of people are going, no, I don't want to do that. And if you can't let me work from home, I will go find somebody else who will do that. So now that makes employers have to say, whoa, I guess I got to give them an opportunity to work from home, and we'll see how that works out. So again, I know here at VectorVest, we use Teams so that the people who want to work remotely or who do work remotely, we can all still stay in contact with each other from Teams. People are still using Zoom and things of that nature. Let's go to the next one. How WeWork finally arrived at the brink. Driving the news. Substantial doubt exists about its ability to continue as going concern, which is contingent upon successful execution of management's plan to improve liquidity and profitability over the next 12 months. So this is speaking to the people from a meme perspective. This stock is trading less than $1. And there's a lot of people out there who are on board with the meme stocks like AMC, like GME, like Tupperware. There's a lot of meme stocks out there, and a lot of people have, man, we're going to go up against the man. We're going to be diamond hands, and we're going to show them who's boss. The problem is the big money's got big money to keep going deeper and deeper in the hole. Now, at some point, there's going to be a point of diminishing returns, and somebody's got to give. But it looks like the big money keeps pouring more money into their shorts, and they're still hurting the retail investor. I'm looking at a lot of the meme stocks. Who's making money? If you're making money in meme stocks, let me hear it in the comments. If you're making money in meme stocks, Type of 1 if you're making money in meme stocks, type of 2 if you're not. Now, the interesting thing about this is that a lot of people are saying, well, I may not be making money now, but I will. All right. Do you want to tie up your hard-earned money into a stock that's letting you know that that they're very doubtful about what they're going to look like down in the future? Do you really feel comfortable holding money in that stock? Interesting, right? So let's go to my last story. WeWork. Can WeWork become a meme stock success story? As WeWork becomes the latest addition to the list of struggling companies, captivating the attention and creativity of retail investors, the diamond hands, the question arises, can these individual investors potentially salvage the company or successfully squeeze the shorts? And other companies that are in here, like I said, AMC, GME, Tupperware, Yellow, who just went out of business. And you know something? There's a lot of people's minds who are not going to change as far as goes down to meme stocks or the stocks where the fundamentals be damned. And this is going to be another company about that. It's not about the fundamentals. It's about the ability to fight the big money and let them know that retail investors count. Now, don't get me wrong. I think that retail investors count. They do. But do you want to fight the fight and continue to fight the fight? If the fight is not coming to you, if the stock is not a viable stock, well, you know something, instead of me talking about it being a viable stock and giving you my opinion, let's look at the VectorVest software. Here's WeWork trading at 20 cents with a value of 2 cents. So now you got to ask yourself whether if this is a meme play, is this a stock you want a diamond hand? Relative value, way below 1. Relative safety, fundamentally, not a good company, but fundamentals be damned. How about even with the news about what's going on with it, relative timing is below 1. VST, below 1. It's a sell recommendations. It's got an earnings per share of 77 cents negative, but it's got an earnings growth of 10%, which is very interesting. Let's go look at the volume. It's got a lot of people buying it. Look at that average volume. Look at the volume. There's a lot of shares being traded. And that's why it's hot and heavy on everybody's mind. There's a lot of interest in the stock, even with everything that I just told you. All right, let's take one last look at it. Let's go to a graph. Here's a 3-month graph of WeWork. Here's a 6-month graph of WeWork. Here's a 1-year graph of WeWork. And with the most recent rise in movement on the stock, look at the volume. Compared to over the last year, meme stocks do this. Look at that volume. I do like the earnings growth, and the earnings is rising. Even though it's negative, it's getting less and less negative. Now, for those people who want to be into these really speculative meme stocks, that's a positive sign. The earnings per share and the earnings growth is definitely rising. Put this on a 3-month graph, down day to day, watching the 3 and the 8. But look at the big wicks on these candles. There's a lot of selling pressure. Well, that's most likely the big money in their shorts. Do you think that as a retail investor, you as a diamond hands, as a person that's like, no, we're going to fight the authority. We're going to fight the power. Fight the powers that be. Anyway, are you comfortable holding on to this stock? This is the last 3 months, lower than it was 3 months ago, lower than it was 6 months ago, lower than it was a year ago. How comfortable are you that this company will be a success story after it's said and done? All right. From that perspective, I'm not telling you not to buy it. Actually, by way of the VectorVest system, I'm probably telling you not to buy it. But I can't step on the feelings of the people who are in the retail space, who are tired of the big money pushing out companies that they think that should go out of business and pushing them out of business. I totally understand both sides of the story. Only you can make the decision. All I'm doing is providing you with the information to help you to make a good decision. I'm going to tell you by way of VectorVest, it's not a good play. But I'm not going to step on the feelings of the people who want to go after the big money and say, I got something for you and we're not going to take it. we're not going to take it anymore. By all means, be careful though. There's nothing behind it that says it's a good stock. It's way overvalued, trading at 20 cents, no fundamentals, not even from a technical perspective going up. Do you want to fight the fight? And if you do, more power to you. But just be careful. Folks, there's my insight utilizing the power of the VectorVest software. If you like the content, make sure you hit the like button. Hit the share. Share this. Let other people know how you can get good information on any stock that's out there. I think on Tuesdays, I'm going to bring more of these stocks to your attention as we go forward. All right. With that, this video is over. And until the next time, folks, see ya. Hey VV Nation, do you want to increase your profits and generate income? Well, you can. For 99 cents, we'll give you access to the VectorVest system for 30 days. And guess what? It's a money-back guarantee. If you don't like it, we'll give you back your 99 cents. But folks, you're going to have access to the best software out there, the best guidance at any price. All you have to do is go to www.vectorvest.com/YT. Folks, it's a no-brainer. Go there right now and take advantage of your 30-day trial for 99 cents.